Guys, how's everybody doing? Are you able to unmute yourself? You can, right?
Yeah. Good evening, sir.
How's life?
Yes, sir.
Good evening, Akash.
Good evening, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. I can see people are joining, so we will give a 1 minute. Uh, you know, I understand. So weekdays. Great. I can see Yogesh is also joining all the way from Germany. He's joining. How's everybody? So how was your day? Let's talk. I mean, people take a minute probably. Hi Srini, how are you?
I'm good, Akash. Thanks. How are you?
Guys, you can unmute yourself, right? Reaction. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
doing fantastic. Very nice, very nice. Oh, good, good, good. I was wondering that if you are not able to unmute. Pooja, I can probably it's a good idea to start your video. Welcome. I think you could not able to make it yesterday, but welcome today. We are in the second day, second session of this week. How's Surjit? How's your work today?
Oh, it was good, Akash. I had to go to office. I go to office twice a week. So today was the day, Monday and Tuesday.
Yeah. Oh, Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday usually. Yeah. Otherwise, the rest of the days I work from home.
Very
So
cool.
it was good, hectic a bit. Going to office is always hectic.
Generally, in our office, we go Tuesday and Thursday.
Okay.
That is the that is the we follow, right? Hey Pooja, good to see you. Hi Yogesh, how's life?
Hi, Akash. Hello, everyone.
Yogesh, how
Life
how
is
how are
good.
you right now?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Good, good, great, wonderful. So I can see today Pooja has joined. She could not able to make it yesterday. Pooja, why don't you quickly share about yourself with everyone before we go ahead? Because we already last 2 minutes, but just go ahead. Probably what you do, your profession, and what do you expect out of
Sure.
this, this 7 days workshop? Go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm Pooja from Hyderabad. I work for a San Francisco-based gaming company, and I'm on the marketing team. I have had experience in both Google and now the gaming company for about 19 plus years now in total. And I love learning, so I'm here to kind of upskill myself. And I
That's
really enjoyed the assignment that you gave us yesterday.
that's nice, Pooja. Thank you so much. Hi Murthy. I hope you good day today.
Yes, yes, yes.
All right, so let's start. I'm sure that many of you already have gone through the book which I gave you, or predominantly, the two PDF which I gave you. One about that myth about time management, and another was the Eat the Frog, right? And time management myth about time management. We discussed. Probably you can take one more day if it's too long for you to read it and internalize it. But Eat the Frog was very small things, and if you look at agenda based on the agenda, what we want to talk about, what you learned. So what do you learn from that book? What is your understanding? What your feeling and thoughts when you were going through the book, right? About the 2 pages Eat the Frog, and how could you, how did you use that particular things in today, or if you could not able to do, if you could not able to get opportunity to implement somewhere, how do you plan to implement in the future? So anybody can go ahead, or let me put into the, so you know the agenda, right? Do you want me to display? I can always display, but let's go one by one. So I can see Yogesh first, then Surjit, and then Pooja, and then we'll go ahead further. So three people first: Yogesh, Surjit, and Pooja. Go ahead, please.
Yeah. Akash, I read through the Eat the Frog PDF, and I think it kind of gives perspective on how our time is being spent every day, and it really helps you understand, how you can prioritize your tasks better. It kind of gives you that insight on where you're spending your precious time on unimportant tasks. For me, it was an insight on how I can prioritize least important tasks through the later part of the day. Yeah, that was a key takeaway for me. And it was very insightful. Thank you for sharing.
Wonderful, very nice. Okay, Surjit.
Yeah. So first of all, I went through that particular what to say, the whole book, Eat the Frog, yesterday evening after the call. And the first thing that uh, caught my mind the phrase attraction to distraction. I love that phrase. And what has happened is, like, when I deep down, I was going through the whole book, and it was talking about like all the things which I should, but like you should not be doing. I was doing everything what should not have been done. Now the thing is that, and it was really something like, it was not, for me, it was not attraction to distraction. It became addiction to distraction, because the first thing in the morning that I do is I may not be able to open my eyes, but I will definitely open my mobile and I will check my WhatsApp, I will check my mails, and then I will get up from bed. And today is like, I was resisting myself very hard to not hold my mobile, but I was holding my mobile, but somehow I managed not to open it. I tried my level best, and I was able to. So the morning went on very well, and the day also went on very well, when it spoke that try for 90 minutes at least. So I was not able to do it for 90 minutes today, but at least I was able to do it for 45 minutes. And then I thought somebody might be buzzing, or something might be coming, or I'm winning something. That is what is mentioned there. So I'm trying, and I think this definitely helped me, because the 45-minute I worked, I was concentrating only on the work, not on my mobile or anything else. I put it on the vibration mode. Uh, Luckily, nobody called me, or nobody sent me any messages. But it was something I would definitely love to continue. But I am still skeptical till today, because today is the first day. So first day, everybody is very energetic and something. So I want to see how I am able to cope up with this. So maybe in a couple of days, if I am able to manage through, then definitely I will be able. I think I will be getting some good, what to say, input out of this. So hopefully it will help me in the coming days. I will definitely try my best. Yeah, that was for.
You don't try, you do it.
Sure, sure. I will do. I will do it. I will definitely try.
All right, wonderful. Okay, all right. The Pooja, you want to go ahead?
Sure. I also posted this in the group chat. Basically, I hadn't read the book before, but I had heard a gist of it through like audio book reviews and so on, kind of a thing. So the main thing people usually focus on with Meet the Frog is do uh, the task that you hate the most first thing in the morning, so everything else seems to be easier, kind of a thing. And because that didn't like work for me, I hadn't actually read the book at all. So I was really surprised to kind of read this part of it, because it resonated a lot more with me. And the part that I really kind of like that resonated with me was the last part, which said, ask yourself a question when you're doing a task, as in whether it helps you move towards your goal, or is it a distraction, kind of a thing. That was simple enough to implement, so I tried that today, and I think I felt a lot more productive overall. The like as Sujit said, keeping the phone away, that's a really difficult part for me, because I also read my books on it. So it's very difficult overall. But because I was using the is this a distraction or moving towards my goal, I feel that I choose the phone a lot less comparatively. So I think it worked out a little bit, but definitely need a lot more practice.
Wow, wonderful. So thankful that I'm able to help you guys. Okay. All right. Okay, good. In fact, I have a surprise for all of you, which I will do it in the end of this the workshop, right? I'll give you that how to, what is the challenge we have with the phone today, right? And I'll give you certain statics, certain ideas which you can. So that is the end of the workshop. But anyway, stay tuned, right? If I forget, please remind me. Okay. Good. So we'll go next with Murthy, then Srinivas, and then Manoj, and then after Arvind. So Murthy, you want to go ahead?
Yeah, so I'll go last here.
Okay, no problem. Let's go with the Srini.
Yeah, yeah, thanks, Akash. The wonderful PDF which you shared, particularly the very focused chapter rather than the whole book. You might get distracted, but this is very focused, which we want to learn focus. Since today's world, we are having so many distractions. However, in the morning when you get up, you want to focus in one task, but there could be so many unexpected and so you want to control so many things, not to open, not to see emails, but out of so many things comes into mind, you immediately jump into that. At least see the head, something, glance it without opening. But the author was trying to say, you keep a time and try to look at it, your emails and plan it. To be honest, we inculcated so many years this is like this kind of habits. as Murthy said, Surjit said, it's very, we just started, might be take time to again, relearn and learn a few of the things to completely focus, like how when we are in the school kids, we completely used to focus. There is nothing used to, running in our minds, but due to our busy life, there are so many things going in mind, and though very difficult to focus in one task. But people believe that there could be multitasking. People become successful, but others say not. Even I agree with that. Thanks, Akash. Really, that one very particular chapter which I know you might have taken a lot of time to cut it out and post it. It's not that easy. Thanks for sharing that.
Wonderful. Very nice. Okay. Wonderful. Thank you. Sai, you want to go ahead?
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, today I was just followed. First, I prioritized my work to read the books. After from my morning bedtime, I started reading books immediately, sir, without having any mobile or electronics gadgets. But I couldn't able to do 90 minutes. I read 30 minutes book reading immediately, sir. So that gave me more productive to start the day, sir. And Actually, whenever I'm distracting in the mobile, then I removed all that like notification, everything I removed today, sir, after reading from that book, so that my mobile won't have any disturbance while doing other things, sir. So these two things I implemented today, and I feel very happy, sir, today.
Very nice. Wonderful. Okay. Arvind, you want to go ahead because Murthy want to go last.
Hi everybody. Sorry for joining late, but so for me, the 2 hours approach, it helped me know that why some of my work is little slow. Okay, because as everybody's mentioned, we get attracted to the smaller device rather than the bigger laptop device. Okay, because we find something interesting in the mobile rather than in the laptop where we are working. So so that was but as many of you have implemented that usage of the notification or started keeping the mobile away. Yeah, I have to do this from tomorrow. Try this from tomorrow. Okay, keeping my mobile away. I found that it is the main point of distraction. Okay, there, and I have to find out the other also distraction points, maybe the mails and other things. Okay, office things, the things which distracts us from our work, and we tend to help others. So to focus, I have to find out the other points. Okay, and about the book, the PDF provided by Akash, I have read a little. Okay, I will read it and I will finish it by today or by tomorrow morning.
Wonderful. Very nice. Okay, Murthy.
Yeah. So I try to make my day productive. Okay, so some of the things which I implemented is, put in the focus time, okay, of 50 minutes. This is what I implemented. So I kept my gadgets in a separate room, not just before me. Okay, even though it's silent, not just before me, it's in a separate room, so that I was able to focus on my work, and the day was more productive. Okay, also I'm instead of multitasking, right? Okay, I'm just thinking of a serial tasking. Okay, so there is no word like multitasking, it's just serial tasking, right? So finish one job and then get into the other job. So that's how implemented. So
Good. Good.
that's what I express myself.
Wonderful. I'm very happy that all of you are implementing something because, see, nothing can be done in one day. But if intention is right, you'll able to do. One tip I'll give you, all of you, right? When I sleep, I don't keep my mobile near to me. Because today, what is the challenge? You know what? The challenge is that the mobile itself become alarm clock. Mobile itself has become watch as well. So you pick up to just see what is the time, and then tune, and then you go there. And then tune another, then you open the mail, right? And that's the, so I keep my mobile in the bedroom itself, because now we don't have a landline and things like that, right? If some emergency come, but I keep it very far away. And so like Manoj say rightly, right? When you wake up, you know we have 10 to go, right? So I just walk till there to just put off the alarm, right? Or look at what is the time, and then, so it's habit. I'm sure you all can build it, right? See, I'm sure a lot of you have a challenge, right? You'll able to understand from the other PDF myth about a time, because we always think about, right, that if somebody is very, very successful, or if I want to become successful, then I will not have a balance in life. Correct? Because we think, okay, if I want to grow in my job or career or business or whatever I want to do it, right, I have to put a lot of effort, and I put a lot of effort, then my balance will go off. My family time I will not be able to do. But reality is different. Reality is that if I want to grow in my career, I need to really prioritize what I want to do it. And remaining things is a wastage of time for me. That's exactly the myth on time management will teach, because understand one thing, you have to control, you have to command, and you have to look at is that you have to prioritize where is your time going on, in whatever area. And that is the reason people who do multitasking, they have a 10 item, but they prioritize that which is most important things. Like Pooja was talking about, you have to eat ugliest frog first, right? The big things which are going to take time. But once you accomplish big things, other tasks is very fast. But as a human being, you think, okay, 10 tasks, let me finish some small tasks first. Low hanging fruit, right? 9, so I'll have a sense of accomplishment 90%, right? But you know what? That still the big task has not done. So if you look at a percentage wise, you are still behind it. But just the idea, right? So great. I'm very happy that you guys are able to understand. Okay. So moving to the second topic about a thought process, critical thinking and learning, right? Rather than talking, I prepare a video for all of you. So let me share the video and you can listen carefully this video. And then 1 minute, guys. I lost my track itself. So I want to talk today about myth, right? If I'm at top of the organization, if I'm a middle of the organization, there's a myth. There's a multiple people have myth is that if I want to lead and if I'm a middle of organization, I cannot, right? So let me share the video. Listen carefully. You'll get some idea what I'm talking about, and then we'll come back and talk about next assignment. Hey everybody, I hope you're doing well. As being an ambitious person, many a times I used to think that I am not the main leader, then how I can lead being in the middle of the organization. I am not the topmost leader, how can I effectively lead? How can I make an impact in the organization? How I can contribute more and more, and how I can influence and be part of decision-making team. Or you may be someone who is good at leading the member of your own team, but you have a challenge leading people from others department of the same organization. You may be someone who is good at building great relationship with your boss, but you have no influence with anyone of your own team in the organization. Or you may be someone who gets along with anybody, but you never seems to get any work done. Or on other hand, you may be very productive, but you cannot get along with anybody. You know what? The truth is 99% of all leadership occurs from the middle of the organization and not from top of the organization. Usually an organization has only one person who is the leader. So what do you do if you are not that one person? And you know what? It's a myth, and many people believe who lead from middle of the organization. Today I want to talk about myth number 1, the position myth. That is, I cannot lead if I am not at the top. And this is myth, that I need to have a position or a title, then only I can lead. In fact, many people get into this myth. If we put them on the team without any kind of title or position, that label them as a leader in others' team member eyes, they are very uncomfortable. In fact, they wait to get the title, and if they do not get the title, they become more and more unhappy. But you know what? It's not true. The true measure of leadership is influence. Nothing more, nothing less. And in such scenario, what you have to do is that you have to start building a relationship with others in the team and to create influence naturally. So once you create influence, you can lead others from anywhere in organization. And when you do, you make the organization better. So the bottom line is this, The leadership is a choice, you make it, not a place where you sit. Anyone can choose to become a leader. Wherever he or she is, you can make a difference no matter where are you in organization. All right, so what's the key takeaway from on this myth? What's your understanding? Anybody will talk about one or two lines? Anybody can go ahead.
Yeah, so there is no position required to lead the company or anything. Okay. So each individual can still contribute to that successful path, right? Irrespective of the position. So whatever you do on your day-to-day job, that's value adds, and collective value add will actually go to the realize the goal. That's how I can put it.
Okay, wonderful. Anybody else?
Many times we leave the things thinking that okay, मेरे ऊपर वाला है ना वो देख लेगा. If even though if you identify the issue, we leave it thinking that the person who is above me, he will take care of it. So that is not correct. Okay, that's a myth. If every individual start taking the lead and start identifying the positive and negative of the points of the work, okay, it will help the complete team to grow and complete project to uh, the complete project to have a fruitful deliverables.
Okay. Anybody else?
I got leadership is about influence, and we have to build relationship, and we have to build it naturally, sir,
Absolutely.
to go.
Absolutely right, right? You know what, right? Many times it's not about a job that, okay, you are a manager, then you have a certain, yeah, of course, you have a certain parameter. But when you start taking initiative, that is the way you grow in a career. And it is not about job only, it could be in at home as well. Okay, my wife will do it, my parents will do it. Oh, this works, right? So if you remember the 7 habits of highly effective people, the chapter number 1 talk about be proactive, right? It's the correlate, right? Because as Manoj says, as everybody talk about, leadership is about, right? Can start from anywhere, and if you really wanted to build a leaders, if you really wanted to have a lot of followers, right? A lot of people who follow you, right? That you have to build a relationship, because relationship is very, very important, right? So the myth, this is a very, very important myth, right? That people think, oh, I'm just a middle manager, how I can go to the next level? You can go to the next level. It's just about changing the thought process, prioritizing some of the tasks, looking in your team is that who can take this task which you're doing, because somebody want to grow in your team as well. Correct? So you give them, hey, and then guide them, and probably once they finish that, review them. Now, there's a very big difference between manager versus leader. Manager give a lot of work to them. Okay, you do it, and then I'll review it. No, I'm not talking that way. I'm talking about mentoring, coaching, delegating. I'm talking about you delegate somebody and say, hey, this is the way you do it, and come back, right? That's it. That is the way you create a successor. That is the way you move to the next level in organization. Else, if you keep doing your own work, you're not able to move to the next level because you're doing the same work, right? So it's a very important to develop that thought process, because many of you have studied talk about, I'm 12 years, I'm 15 years, I'm 18 years in organization, I'm a technical guy, I wanted to learn about management and things like that. These are the traits. Okay? Being technical is very important, but same time, the 3 things which I talk about, being innovative, try to understand a bigger picture that is inside, and the third part is that, hey, how are you doing? Human interaction. These things, if you have, nobody can replace you. Okay. All right. So we are on time, right? And this is the myth number 1. So again, we will talk tomorrow some other myth or some challenges at a leadership level. Let's go to the task, right? I hope. So what is the next day assignment, right? We are on time. Anybody want to talk anything? Any question? Any suggestion? How's anything you want to suggest? You can always suggest. It's very open culture here. Okay, no worries. So tomorrow task is very simple. Please continue your tracking. I hope you all are doing it, tracking, the 2 hours tracking in Excel, right? Because fourth day we are going to talk about productive hours and non-productive hours, and you itself able to understand, okay, where are you putting your more and more time, right? Second thing is that finish your myth, time management myth PDF today, right? That is the second task. And third, I'm going to give you another PDF to you after this call. It's called compound effect. And it's talk about that elephant don't bite. And it's interesting read. It's just a 2-page read, but it will teach you that how small things matter a lot, right? So I'm going to send you this PDF. So again, 3 tasks, 2 tasks is same, continue. Finish your time management myth. Continue record your 2 hours, what are you doing to conclude. And third, I'm going to send you another PDF on compound effect book, from compound effect book, right? Please read it and then we'll talk tomorrow. All right, anything else anybody want to say quickly? Pooja, you want to say something, looks like. Okay. Sujit?
No, it's great because in one day I can see certain things happening. I will not say it as a change or something. I am getting into some change or something, but definitely something is happening which has not happened before. So the only I am still skeptical about whether I will be able to hold it or not, because I definitely want to hold it because human tendency is there, right? Because anything again, some distraction, something more interesting comes up, and then again you just try to deviate. So I will definitely try my best to hold this, and I will definitely like to continue because I'm able to see something good happening.
Yeah.
So that
So
I
when
can
you do it prolonged way of doing it, Sujit, it become your habit. Let me tell you, you have all the potential. Today, whole Infosys report to you, right? The kind of work you do, right? If somebody suddenly listen, oh, lakhs plus people you are kind of dealing on a day-to-day issues, HR issue and things like that. They say, oh man, how come? But how you are able to do that? Maybe prioritization, maybe delegation, maybe giving something to somebody, maybe just keeping a tab, right, on somebody. Okay, I gave you task, did you able to do that? Do you need any help? Pause and reflect, right?
absolutely.
Same thing here, that once you start doing it, right, you're able to see, oh, it's a very easy, it's not very rocket science, but you have to prioritize. That's the reason the myth, the time management myth will teach you that how you can, right? Okay, anybody else? And don't worry, everybody face. If you go to the new city, I don't know how I'm able to go, how I'm able to settle, but what happened? It's all about the environment. Once you very equipped with the environment, you'll say, okay, it's possible, right? Why not? Okay, anybody else want to suggest anything? Or do you have anything? Yeah, Sai, Manoj, go ahead.
Sir, I just want to learn more on that, which you have mentioned, like the different thought process between the manager and who is having a leadership skill to
Leader
delegate.
versus manager, yeah.
Yeah. I just want more on.
I'll share my one of the recording, you can listen it, and then we can have one-on-one talk about it.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, good. Yogesh, you've been very silent. You want to say something?
No, I'm just absorbing everything.
Good. I hope, guys, I'm able to add a value in your life, because I believe that if you're investing half an hour in this call, right, everybody's time is precious, along with mine and yours, right? So I hope you're able to add the value, right? Good. So we will close 2 minutes early. I'll send you all the assignment, finish that, right? And be with me in journey next couple of 5 more days. And I can tell you that you will experience observation. You will experience a massive change in yourself, in your thought process for sure, right? The people who missed today, I don't know what is the reason they missed it. And people who register, who also missed it from first day itself, I don't know what is the reason they missed it. I accept the puja because see, message me, hey Akash, I get stuck. And I understand some people who message. That's okay, right? So I totally understand, no worries, right? But I'm sure be here next 5 more days and you'll see a massive change in your thought process, certain action and things like that. All right, good. Remember, my whole objective is to taking care of my health and touch 20,000 people this year, right? I'm already touched today 9 more people. Okay, so see you. Take care of yourself. Apply. Don't touch your mobile, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Akash.